What happens when a mother chooses the dead child over the living one? My mother tattooed my stillborn twin's name across my forehead when I was 5, saying I needed to carry him with me always since I stole his chance at life by being born first. Mom was a tattoo artist who'd lost 3 younger siblings in a house fire at 12. After Gabriel died during our birth, she turned our spare room into a shrine with an empty crib and his unused clothes. Every night she made me kiss his photo and tell him about my day. When Dad died in a car accident 3 years later, her grief morphed into something darker. She'd been planning the tattoo for months. I found the sketches later hidden in her nightstand. That night in our basement, she held my head steady while her friend Janet pinned my arms. Gabriel needs to see the world through your eyes, Mom explained as the needle bit into my skin. You're living for 2 now. Every breath you take is one he can't. The letters Gabriel stretched temple to temple in thick black ink. When she finished, she made me stand at the mirror. Perfect. Now he'll never be forgotten. School was hell. Kids ran screaming. Parents whispered and pulled their children away. CPS came, but Mom had paperwork claiming religious reasons. By 3rd grade, I turned in duplicate homework. One signed with my name, one with Gabriel's. Mom checked my backpack nightly. If I forgot, I'd redo everything while she sobbed about failing my brother. The tattoo warped as I grew. By middle school, the letters had stretched and distorted across my expanding forehead. Kids called me dead boy and zombie twin. For class photos, Mom always trimmed my bangs to display the tattoo clearly. My 13th birthday broke me. Mom threw 2 parties, making me blow out candles twice and open presents from Gabriel that she'd wrapped herself. That night, I swallowed her sleeping pills. The hospital kept me a week, but Mom convinced them I was attention-seeking. Everything changed when I met Vera junior year. She had burn scars covering half her face and understood being marked. Her family let me stay over whenever Mom got bad. For months, I'd stare at the removal clinic's website on Vera's computer, finger hovering over the booking button. The guilt ate at me. Would I really erase Gabriel? But then I'd remember I was never living for Gabriel at all, just Mom's grief. Vera's dad helped me get a job at his hardware store. I saved every penny and finally booked the appointment 2 towns over. The laser felt like being tattooed in reverse, each pulse erasing a piece of my prison. After 3 sessions, only shadows remained. Mom found the credit card charge and completely lost it. You're murdering him again. She tried to pin me down with her tattoo gun buzzing, but I fought back for the first time. Plates shattered and chairs flew until I locked myself in the bathroom and called Vera's parents. Mom went nuclear. She called police claiming I was suicidal, told people about her troubled daughter rejecting her dead brother, called my college saying I was unstable, drained my savings, destroyed my acceptance letters. She filed for emergency custody, claiming my self-mutilation proved I needed psychiatric intervention. At the hearing, the judge listened to her testimony about my suicide attempt and concerning behavior. Her relatives nodded along. The gavel was already rising when my counselor burst in with 12 years of documentation. The removal doctor brought photos. Vera's mom had secretly recorded Mom screaming that I needed to be marked forever. One more day, the court clerk told me later. One more day and you'd have been remanded to her custody. The judge granted emancipation 2 weeks before I turned 18. I lost everything except freedom. Extended family called me ungrateful. My scholarship disappeared. I haven't seen my cousins in 4 years. Mom still finds me. Last month a letter arrived at my job. Gabriel forgives you. I never will. I worked 3 jobs to afford community college and therapy. Changed my name, moved across country. The removal left scars that makeup can't hide completely. Sometimes strangers ask about them and I say childhood accident, which isn't really a lie. But when I look in the mirror now, I see myself. One person living one life. The shadow of Gabriel's name is still visible in certain light, but it no longer defines me. That's enough.